Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
Hi Nidhi, welcome to Indian Express. It's been more than 2 months that we're all in self-isolation. How's it been for you so far?
It's been good. It's been the longest that I have ever stayed at home at a stretch. I mean, I'm from Bangalore, but I moved to Bombay about 3.5 years ago. So I've come back home to Bangalore. So my parents and my family is here. I did try to be quite productive. Not try, actually was also. I did an online acting course from New York Film Academy. I did a script writing course. I work out. I've been cooking a little bit. I've been cleaning my room a little bit. So yeah, I'm being productive.
We know that you've done multilingual projects and you're really drawn towards them. But you know, when you're working with different mediums, different industries, do you think as an actor your approach towards that particular, towards acting or that script changes with languages and with mediums?
It does a little bit because if I get the same scene in Hindi, I need to read the paper once, probably my dialogue sheet. I don't need to sit like from the previous night and mug it up and decode each word. And also every culture has a different body language. Say like in Hindi it'll be like kya hai, like we tend to do that. Like in the South it'll be like what is it, so every culture has a different body language. So somewhere you have to be smart and you have to like observe them. Even Tamil and Telugu is very, very different. Like we say South, but all of them are very different. So I mean, yeah, you need to observe them. You need to somewhere imbibe that. And I just, for me, honestly, what works is talking to my director. Like I'm one of those actors who is constantly talking to my director and constantly just vibing with my director and just understanding, okay, what do they want? Is my dressing okay? Should I add something like for it to look more authentic? Or, what can I do? So yeah, that really helps me.
You debuted with Munna Michael in Bollywood. What has been some of the most, that one probably very rewarding moment after that film?
The most rewarding thing for me is always comes from home. When I just see that, okay, my dad is so happy, my mom is so happy, my sister is so happy for me and they're so excited for me. And like my mom will just be like, you've made all of us so proud, whatever you've had to prove, you've proved it to us and you don't have anything left to prove and we're really proud of you. So I think things like these the most rewarding things I think can come from your family, because somewhere you always want to make them happy, right? So no matter what somebody else says, like a director, producer, or you get messages and all of that also sometimes. So, but yeah, the most rewarding thing would be from home.
If you could pick out or recollect some hilarious comments from any of the posts that was really unexpected, to get so much traction, which one would that be?
God, so many. Oh my God, there are so many. Like I'm totally blanking out, but I remember one where this person is like, looking hot sis. And I was like, dude, you either call me your sister or you say I'm looking hot. Like you cannot say your sister's looking hot. It's just weird, Do
you sometimes feel pressurized or pressurized is I think too strong a word. Maybe that sense of responsibility is too much on the shoulders of celebrities to put out their opinion quite frantically about, because that a lot of people are looking up to you. Sometimes is that a baggage?
I mean, it's a double-edged sword, honestly, because in one sense, you feel like, okay, fine, when I say something, this many people, they are going to listen, this message is going to reach them. Like, for example, I feel a lot for animals. I really, really do. And whenever I see like this whole elephant thing that happened yesterday, like it was the first thing I saw in the morning. I woke up, did my meditation, whatever, checked my phone. And it's the first thing I saw and I actually cried, so then I wanted to say something about it, like I wanted to tweet, I wanted to post something. And I mean, I know that me saying something is not going to really make a difference to the problem. But what I can do is I can tell people, I can educate people. Like for example, I remember putting up a picture with my dogs once, and there was some person who on live, I think, no, not putting up a picture, my dog was next to me on some Facebook live or something. And one person commented saying, "Why are you so close to the dog? Yuck, and that is so this thing. You should move away. Dogs are dirty, they're disgusting," and all of that. So, I think some people do have wrong ideas like this. So I just feel like if I have a platform where I can tell them that what you're thinking is completely wrong, that's not how it is. They're beautiful creatures, every animal, and they're not dirty, they're not anything. They love you a lot. So yeah, you have to be kind to them, or just human enough with them. You cannot ill-treat them and abuse them. So I think just that messaging needed to go out. So things like that where I want to talk, I feel it's great.
What is that one thing you've been missing the most in the lockdown, and which would be probably the first thing you are going to do once?
Shoot! I have, how lovers have a separation, and then you realize that, man, you can't live without the other person. I get a small neck pain and I'm like, oh my god, I can't do this. But on shoot, however injured I am, I'm there, all energetic, and I'm like, yeah, let's do this. I have to dance, no problem, I'll do it, So I'm really missing shoot.